Hi everyone, I'm James, and if you're a musician like me, then perhaps one of the things you might enjoy is trying out random instruments just to see what they sound like. Another thing you might always wonder is when you see those ridiculously low-priced instruments on the internet, do they even work? Are they playable? Are they worth what they're priced at? Well, today I'm going to satisfy both of those curiosities for myself and for you by trying out this completely new $79 viola from the internet. Let's get started. Okay, so here is the viola, and on the inside, ooh, looks like we got a bit of a project ahead of us. This is how it looks inside the box. As you can see, looks like there will be a lot of setup required. Here are the instructions. Getting started. You must assemble and tune your new violin prior to playing. Violin. Step 1. Says the bridge. Slightly loosen the string. Now, it looks like the strings have come all the way off during the shipping, as you can see. Luckily, the sound post is still up. Oh, wait, I just realized we're missing a peg here. Let me see if Here it is. We're well along the way. I finally got all the strings in. Here is our beautiful bridge. Now to tighten. Ah! Oh, that's okay. Not broken. At least it is made sturdy. Oh, we're getting a sound. Another sound. I really just don't want to break anything. One thing I'm noticing is it does seem like the bridge is rather tall for this instrument. As you can see, the strings are quite high above the fingerboard onto the bow. It's kind of stuck in the case here. It's like they're twisted in there. Oh. Well, looks like I broke the bow here. Oh well. Sacrifices had to be made. Looks like I need rosin. We got a nice rosin cake here. Looks kind of like a lemon cough drop. Let's see if it makes sound. Moment of truth. Ah, it sounded kind of like an oboe. That didn't sound good. Ah, we're fine. The A string just came unraveled. Oh, you know, for some people, haunted houses are scary. For musicians, setting up $79 violas is even scarier. Let's try playing something. The C string is really just moving all over the place. See, my fingers are in the same place. I think I need more rosin, so I'll see you in about 10 minutes.
6 hours later.
This bow is ridiculously covered in rosin. Let's give this Bach another go. Yeah, I guess my main concern is the strings are extremely high, and even in first position, I feel like my fingers are getting caught in between the strings as I press down. Let me try a concerto. Another issue that arises is it's kind of hard to play on one string at a time. You can really only play close to the bridge. I'm hitting both the A and G strings along with the D string. Unless I go right here. So just just to give you an idea, I'm going to get out my normal viola and you can hear how it normally sounds. Obviously this is exponentially more valuable than this instrument. For comparison, this is how it looks when I place my finger on the D string. As you can see, it's not close at all to going underneath the G string. I can easily play close to the bridge or far from the bridge without worrying about hitting other strings. You can see I'm like underneath. I can hit 3 strings at once, which I guess that could have its advantages. With the C string, the rest of the strings are alright, but the C string really can't hold a pitch, so it's kind of impossible to play on unless I use perfectly the same bow speed on every note. If I try to do any artistic bow speed changes or changes in pressure, then the integrity of the intonation just is non-existent. I would recommend looking into a slightly higher quality C string. Other than that, it is a functional instrument. It makes a proper viola sound. This would definitely be usable for a beginner violist if the bridge was a little bit smaller so that the strings aren't so high. I don't have any complaints about the bow. I think it's fine for a beginner bow. So overall, taking into consideration that it's $79, I give the current state of this instrument about 3.5 stars. But I think if the manufacturer just added a few quick things, it could easily be a 4.5-star instrument. Specifically, I would want to see a line in the instruction manual of how to put the strings in the pegs and how to attach them to the fine tuners in case they come unraveled during shipping. I would want the bridge to be slightly smaller so that the strings aren't so high. And if possible, I would like a C string that can hold its pitch better than this one currently does. But overall, it is a viola, and it is only $79. So if you're interested in purchasing this viola and checking it out for yourself, I'll link it down below. I got it from glarymusic.com and they actually sent it to me for free. So thank you to Glary Music for making this video possible. For my own use, I'm probably going to end up replacing some of the strings with my own used strings, but I could definitely see myself using this viola if I'm doing any kind of risky stunts while playing, or if I was doing some kind of video where I was filming myself playing outside, and I would rather not endanger my own valuable instruments. But anyways, I think it is usable, and I did have a lot of fun trying to assemble it. I hope you had fun watching the video and that you've also satisfied your curiosity as to what these very cheap instruments you can find online actually sound like. Thank you again to Glary Music, and see you in the next video.